Well, hello folks, I'm L.A. Little with TA Today. I'm bringing you another update here on the gold. About an hour and a half to the end of the trading day here on Monday, April 22nd. And what I'm doing is showing you what we talked about, 6 days ago? And that 6 days ago was right here. We said short-term top. We said probably would drive back up into this area, and that would probably be about it. And that's kind of what we got. Now, the real question is this support level going to hold or not? Or are we going to expand down to what we talked about before, which were these two bars and the congruent area of them, and would we get a move down to that? That's where we think the range is eventually going to develop to. It doesn't have to do it immediately. You could get some more bouncing in here. Best case, you could actually just have this as a tight range consolidation at the highs. But my expectation is that that is going to drive lower, whether it makes it all the way to here, whether it stops up here a little bit higher. We don't know that. We have to let the market tell us that. What the market is telling us today, though, is what we thought 6 days ago, and that is a range top has occurred. We said that because of a huge volume spike and the reversal on the day. That's usually a bad sign. Usually you're going to get some sort of a bounce out of it. And that's what we got. And now it's the other side of the equation. If you're trading or if you're investing, right, you have to have some amount of money you say that you're going to invest into this thing. So take this as 100%. Maybe you carve out, depending on your risk profile, your confidence in the range setup that I talked about. Maybe you carve out, 30% of it that you trade. So you keep your core position, maybe at 70%. And you trade the other 30%. You could do something like GLL if you don't want to sell any of your longer-term holdings, or you could simply sell some of those holdings and buy them back cheaper, hopefully. But the idea here is that you don't just sit here and go up and down and go nowhere for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. You make some money while you're sitting there. That's the idea. And so anyway, that's the whole point. You got this set up here. That's kind of what we thought would happen. We also thought that would happen on silver. And sure enough, that is what we see here on silver as well. We expected a bounce. We got the bounce. And now we're coming back down, right? And now silver, you can see this has already broken that range. And so that kind of gives me more confidence that what we talked about, an expansion of the range, is going to take place. In silver, we were talking about coming back into these highs over here and here. And so if we just draw those in, the idea was that we would probably get it back into this area here. We're not that far away, actually. And so that range over there on that price point around 24, if you look at it on the daily, you're going to have it right into this area. And so, those congruent, right? The congruency across the time frames here and here is what you look for. And when you see that, and then you see confirmation of that range setup that you expected, you're on the right track. And so the same ideal applies here in terms of trading around a core position, or simply holding if you don't have enough confidence in your trading. So that's where we're at. I just want to give an update. I fully expect what I thought was going to happen now that we have confirmation that, in fact, the range consolidation is taking place. Only question at this point is, how deep does it go? That's it for this edition. Until next time, take care. I'll see you next time.